Welcome back to the last video of the Intuitive Eating Principle series. This week we are covering principle number 10, honor your health with gentle nutrition. And if you want to check out the entire playlist, then click right here. Then if you would like my channel, please subscribe to it by clicking right here. Okay, so let's define honoring your health with gentle nutrition. Make food choices that honor your health and taste buds while making you feel well. Remember that you don't have to eat a perfect diet to be healthy. You will not suddenly get a nutrient deficiency or gain weight from one snack, one meal, or even one day of eating. It's what you eat consistently over time that matters. Progress, not perfection, is what counts. I think this principle is a principle that gets lost for a lot of people that don't understand intuitive eating. Intuitive eating is not about eating play food all the time. It's not about eating, unhealthy food all the time. Intuitive eating is kind of like getting back to nature and paying attention to what you need and crave and acknowledging when you're hungry and when you're not hungry, and sensing when you're starting to get full. It's all about learning to trust your intuition again. We know intuitively how and what to eat and when to stop eating and what makes us feel good about our bodies. So principle 10 is about making sure you're eating based upon what you want out of life and noticing how what you put in your body affects you. So again, intuitive introspection, right? Do you want more energy? Do you want to get healthier to have a baby? Are you eating to meet those goals? Do you get hungry quickly? If so, maybe you figured out you need to eat something that will sustain you longer. Maybe eat a little more protein. It's about listening to the messages your body is giving you. And that's what it's all about, trusting yourself again. Because for years, we've listened to external influences, this diet, that diet, this person, that person. So it's about trusting yourself again. For example, how does your body feel after eating cheese? I am lactose intolerant, so it does not do me very well. Do you get diarrhea? Do you get constipated? Do you feel bloated? Noticing these things is an important step for principle 10 and all of intuitive eating. Do you notice you have more energy after eating something specific? Do you notice that you got a sugar spike and then a crash after eating dessert? So it's about paying attention to these signals your body is giving you. Very, very important. And I think people that criticize intuitive eating are like, well, it's just you can eat whatever you want. Yes and no. It's about learning those signals your body is giving you to have optimal health. So here are some general rules of thumb for eating for optimal health. You want variety, moderation, and balance. In addition, you want foods that promote optimal health. We're not talking about weight loss, we're talking about optimal health. So those are eating a variety of whole fruits and vegetables. People who eat higher amounts of fruits and vegetables have a lower rate of chronic disease, especially cancer. And they're loaded with antioxidants and fiber. So we want to get those in our diet. We also want to eat enough grains. Try for about 50% of those grains to be whole grains like brown rice, quinoa, and oats. They are a rich source of carbohydrates, which gives us energy, and we need fiber and B vitamins. Drink plenty of water. You have to stay hydrated. That is so important for your tissues. Eat fish. Research shows it's great for optimal health. We also want to try to minimize processed foods. The more the food is processed, the less nutrients it has. And again, this is for optimal health. We're talking about physical well-being. Eat enough protein like beans, chicken, seafood, turkey, nuts, eggs, and beef. It will make you feel full longer. So if you eat a carb-heavy breakfast, like a bowl of cereal, and then you're hungry 2 hours later, well, maybe you need to add a little protein to it so it keeps you full longer. if you don't want to eat in 2 hours, right? And then don't forget about play food. Okay, this is what a lot of people call junk food, but we're going to call it play food because these are important for your emotional health. And eating them doesn't make you bad, right? Let's talk about this for a second. Let's connect our physical health with our mental health, right? We cannot separate the two. So if you desperately want to enjoy a birthday party where they have a birthday cake, then you are allowed to do that. This is part of your emotional health. How's it going to make you feel if you go to that party and you don't have a piece of cake? It's probably not going to be as fun for you, and it's not going to be mentally positive for you. So, and also, in society, you have good and bad foods, good and bad foods. Those bad foods do have a lasting impression. When you eat them, you feel guilty. So that's not good for your mental health. So these play foods are very important to feel that you can eat them and eat them guilt-free. And then lastly, you want to eat quality fats like olive oil, nuts and seeds, avocado, fish oil, seaweed. This is brain food. We need it for our brains to be healthy, and they're loaded with omega-3. So make sure you get enough of those. So those are just general guidelines for optimal health. And now that you have these, use these questions, these next questions, to help you make the best food choices for you. And these are really important questions to ask yourself. So, are you able to choose a food that may not have a high nutritional value, but will simply just give you pleasure without any old guilty feelings? Do I really like the taste of these foods, or am I being a diet health martyr? All right. If you don't like it, you probably don't want to eat it. How does eating this food or type of meal make my body feel? Do I like this feeling? Does this make you feel bloated? And do you like this feeling? Probably not. So why are you eating it, right? How do I feel when eating consistently in this manner? Do I like this feeling? Would I choose to feel this way again? And am I experiencing differences in my energy level? So these are all questions to have in your mind for when you're eating things and you're like, well, I'm not so sure this is that this feels good for me. So maybe I don't want to eat it. So, just have those questions in your mind. And then lastly, remember, you have the right to savor your meal without judgment and without discussion of calories eaten or the amount of exercise needed to burn off said calories. You have the right to enjoy extra servings without apology. You have the right to honor your fullness, even if that means saying no thank you without explanation. You have the right to stick to your original answer of no, even if you're asked multiple times. It is not your responsibility to make someone happy by overeating, even if it took hours for them to prepare that specialty dish. And you have the right to eat pumpkin pie for breakfast or cereal for dinner, regardless of judgmental comments or rolled eyes. So that's our last principle of our intuitive eating video series. If you like that, give me a comment saying you're enjoying this video and share it with someone that might need to see this video as well. And if you like these videos and you want to sign up for my 7-day intuitive eating challenge, go ahead and click right here to do so. And then be sure to get on my wait list for my upcoming intuitive eating boot camp. So go ahead and click that and sign up, and you'll get on that wait list. Until next week, bye for now.